Area parades in this 4th of July celebration finds local Democrats united in their support for the president. Wes Moore and other Democratic governors met Wednesday evening with President Biden to discuss his re-election bid.
It was a great conversation with the president and the vice president because it was honest. It was candid.
And now I'm the oldest.
Biden's debate performance refocused attention on the president's age. He's 81. And whether he has the mental stamina to handle 4 more years on the job. Moore has been a strong surrogate for the president, making appearances on his behalf across the country.
We were honest about the feedback that we were getting. We were honest about the concerns that we were hearing from people. And we were also honest about the fact that as the president continued to tell us and show us that he was all in, that we said that we would stand with him.
Maryland candidates for U.S. Senate Democrat Angela Alsobrooks echoed those thoughts. 11 News caught up with her at a 4th of July parade in Dundalk.
Biden had a not so amazing debate, but he really did have a strong presidency. He has been a strong president. I support him and will continue to support him.
Republican candidate for Maryland U.S. Senate Larry Hogan says he's not endorsing Donald Trump, but he did not reveal his choice for president.
I'm concerned about the race. I think there's so much uncertainty and we don't know what's going to happen from here on out.
Although fierce competitors, Alsobrooks and Hogan briefly put their political differences aside, embracing one another at the Dundalk 4th of July parade. Alsobrooks has an 8-point advantage over Hogan, according to an analysis of 6 polls done by the nonpartisan newspaper The Hill. Following his White House meeting with the president, Governor Moore says he's not worried about Biden's current poll numbers.
The thing that makes us most optimistic and most hopeful is not necessarily that we're afraid of an alternative, but also is that we're hopeful for the future. Back to the Maryland U.S. Senate race. It's getting national attention because the outcome could tip the balance of power in the Senate. The Democrats hold a razor-thin majority. Reporting from Catonsville, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.